Hey everyone, it's Jen Chanel broadcasting to you from my very scenic home office in the middle of quarantine. So, when we're all trapped at home with not much to do except watch TV, what better time to make a little time to master that yoga pose that you've been trying to master for the last few weeks, months, or even years? And really, the best way that you can master a yoga pose, especially an arm balance, is time. And we all have plenty of time right now. So just take a few moments, maybe several times in the course of your day, and practice a few exercises to get you closer to that pose you've been working on for a while. So today I'm going to give you some tips and tricks for getting into and strengthening and getting more secure in your forearm balance, that is Pincha Mayurasana. So you need several elements to get into your Pincha and to stay in your Pincha. Most people think it's all shoulder strength, and that definitely is an element, but I would say that's actually one of the lesser elements. All right, number one is core strength. Number two is actually shoulder opening. Number three, I would say, is some trust and doing it a lot. And then number four is, of course, shoulder strength, okay? So I'm going to lead you through several exercises to develop all of those skills today. Okay, so starting from your downward facing dog, let's work first some exercises that are going to build our shoulder opening first and foremost, as well as some shoulder strength. So we'll work on transitioning in and out of dolphin, that is forearm dog, from our downward facing dog. So you can start this exercise by doing one arm at a time. You always start by spreading the fingers out wide and then spinning the inner elbows forward so the pointy part of the elbows point down. You'll notice that my hips will stay lifted throughout this exercise, and I'm constantly pulling my belly button in towards the spine. That's good practice for actually getting into Pincha. Okay, so you can do one at a time, right elbow, right palm, left palm. Let's do it 4 more times together. Right palm, left palm, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. And then, of course, what we do on one side, we have to repeat on the other side. So this time it's left leading. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. 3 more. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Last one. Left, right, left, right. That's a workout in and of itself. Take a moment, open up the shoulders, open up the chest. Little counter pose here, always a good idea. Maybe roll out the neck and then the opposite direction. All right, second exercise. Same thing, we're going in and out of dolphin, except this time we are trying to work both arms at the same time. So when you first start this exercise, you won't have as much range of motion, but that's part of what we're building up here is shoulder flexibility, shoulder mobility, and that's exactly what this exercise is going to work. So starting back in downward facing dog, spinning the inner elbows forward, belly in, hips high. You're going to start to bend both elbows evenly and then press to straighten. Bend both elbows easily and then press to straighten. Bend and then straighten. So you're trying to keep the elbows even. They may not bend very much, especially at first. The more you do this exercise, the closer your elbows will be able to get to the ground. So that eventually, once you do this exercise enough, you can actually tap all the way down and then straighten. Tap all the way down and then straighten. If you're not all the way at the tap, that's okay. You just get as close as you can to the tap and then straighten. All right, let's do 5 more together. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Make sure your belly stays in. especially as you go down and press up. 2 more. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. That's definitely a lot of work. Again, take a moment, do a little counter pose, shoulder opening, give yourself a little bit of a break. All right, one more related exercise, and that is hovering. Okay, so starting from your downward facing dog, spin your inner elbows forward. So this time you're going to go to your lowest point and hover your elbows right off the mat. If you'd like an extra challenge and you're able to tap your elbows all the way down to the mat, you're going to tap and then lift an inch. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 10, 9, 8, breathe 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, all done with those exercises. So again, you're definitely going to feel your shoulders begin to open in that one, but that one's also some shoulder strengthening as well. All right, let's take a little bit of a break, a Jen kind of break, and do some core work here. You guys know I love Navasana boat. This is definitely going to be helpful to develop your pincha. So the biggest mistake I see in form balance or pincha is that people backbend into it, and that becomes really unstable to hold. So the whole time that you are in pincha, you should feel like somebody's punching you in the stomach. So you're going to draw your belly in and almost think hollow body, hollow belly. All right, so what better way to do that than in Navasana boat pose. So starting in Navasana, you can start and stay with bent knees. You can always hold on to the backs of your thighs. You can always find some extra support with your hands behind your hips, squeezing your shoulders or elbows in towards each other. If you'd like a little bit more, arms go forward. And if you'd like more still, you can straighten your legs, eye gaze even with the tops of your toes. Let's just do some up and down boats. So inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, hollow body. Inhale, lift it 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 up. You've got 6. Inhale, lift. 5. Inhale, lift. 4. Inhale, lift. 3. Inhale, lift. 2. Inhale, lift. 1. Inhale, lift. Now come down to hover. Pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift it up and hold. Pulse down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your arms up. Look to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug everything in. All right, let's get back to our forearms. So this time we're going to come straight into dolphin. Most important thing about dolphin, which is your prep pose for pincha, is that you have the right alignment with respect to your shoulders and your elbows. Your shoulders should always be over your elbows. One of the biggest mistakes that I see in class is I see people's elbows splaying out wide. That's going to make your pincha really unstable and your dolphin really unstable as well. So you always want to think about hugging the elbows in. All right, how do you get the right alignment? You grab opposite elbows. It turns out that is going to give you that good shoulder to elbow alignment every time. So, finding all fours. From here, you're going to drop your elbows down and grab opposite elbows. Notice how that automatically stacks your shoulders over your elbows. And then from here, you can swing your arms out. You can either swing them halfway out to V, or you can swing them all the way out to parallel. And what you choose really just depends on your personal shoulders. So the traditional form is arms to parallel, but If that doesn't work for you, definitely take your thumbs together. You can also always put a block between your thumbs to make sure you're keeping that really honest alignment. If you're one of these people that has problems with your elbows splaying out wide, you can also put a strap around your arms, again, to keep your arms honest here. Okay, so double checking our alignment, making sure that it's good. Let's tuck our toes under, lift the hips up, and come right into dolphin pose, our forearm downward facing dog. All right, first exercise here. Again, working on shoulder mobility and some shoulder strength as well, and core strength are dolphin push-ups. All right, so from here, look forward towards your hands. Dolphin push-ups, all you're trying to do is tap your forehead to your thumb. Tap and back. So notice that my hips stay high. I'm still drawing my belly in here. You go tap forward and back. Tap forward and back. 10, back. 9, back. 8, back. 7, back. 6, back. 5. Notice my elbows are staying right in place. Last 3. Last 2. Now last one, come forward, stay forward, maybe walk the feet in a little bit closer and hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse forward, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold at the top, 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop your knees down, take a breath, take a shoulder stretch, maybe roll out the head and the neck one more time. Okay, one more core strengthener. Just simple boat twist here. Let's row our boat. You can do these with bent knees or again with straight legs. When you are ready, take your hands into prayer, squeeze the palms together, lift the chest, and you're going to right, left, right, left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center, lift the chest, hollow body. Tap right, left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way up. And hold, maybe reach down to the top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. All right, last but not least, let's try our forearm balance. Now, definitely take some time, try to work this in the center of the room, but a wall is also a great place to work. Here's how you work with a wall. You start really close so you don't have to worry about that trust aspect of this posture. And then as you get comfortable getting up on a wall, then you start to back your mat away from the wall, all right? So over time, you rely less and less on the wall, all right? That is a great way to build up trust with the wall. And then make sure you're doing some in the center of the room too, just to additionally build that trust element. Okay, so lots of ways to get in, and I'm going to show you lots of ways to get in, and I will tell you that different ways work better for everyone, so try them all out. All right, first, all fours. Second, we check our good alignment here, making sure shoulders are over elbows, and then we swing our arms out from here. Tuck your toes under, find your forearm downward dog, that is your dolphin. All right, so the way you've probably all seen before is to lift one leg up, bend the standing leg, and hop. Now, notice my hips. I am right now in parallel. That means my hips are even. And so this is probably the most stable way to get up when you're hopping on one leg. The trick is that when you are working in parallel, sometimes you won't get up as high, but when you do get up, it's typically more stable. Now, make sure you try both legs because usually we have one side that's easier than the other. So make sure you are always trying to hop on one leg. So we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then switch it out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now notice on this last one, I'm going to try to find some air time. The goal here is really to get your shoulders stacked over your elbows, but also your hips stacked over your shoulders. Once you get up, it is your job, first and foremost, to squeeze the inner thighs together and then activate the feet. Those are all the elements that are going to not only get you up, but keep you up in your forearm balance. Okay, again, take a little bit of a shoulder opener here. Now, working one arm at a time, or one leg at a time again. The second time, we're going to try opening up the hips. Now, for those of you who are really back bendy, you really are going to have to pull your belly in as you hop. But sometimes when you work with open hips, you're going to get up more easily with less of a hop. So try it that way if working in parallel doesn't work for you. Okay, so back to forearm dog. This time, I'm going to find that scorpion style hip, that is that right hip stacked on top of the left, and then hop from there. 5, 4, 3. So notice, at least for me, I don't have to hop as much with an open hip because my leg goes up higher. And then you're going to switch sides, stack that left hip on top of the right, and hop. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And draw the belly in, squeeze the inner thighs, activate the feet. Try to hold at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower down. Take a break. Open up. I don't know about you, but I could use a break for my forearms, so that means we should work the core one more time. All right, another simple boat exercise. Draw the belly in, roll the shoulders back, reach the arms forward. Again, you can always use your arms for support. Twist to the right, stay right. You're gonna go down and up, down and up. 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, up. Come to center, twist left, go down and up, down and up. 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, up. Do you have one more round in you? Staying center, down and up. Exhale down, inhale up. 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, up. Hug your knees into your chest. All right, next round of forearm balance. We're going to try hopping on both feet at once. This is going to get you up higher. And for some of you, it may be more stable. For some of you, it may be less stable. Also a good way to work. I will first teach it in parallel, which are your traditional Shakti kicks, but we'll also try it with frog kicks, that is turning the toes out. All right, so starting again in forearm dog, your dolphin, measuring out the correct distance here. Grabbing opposite elbows, tuck the toes under, belly and hips lift. All right, so from here, bend the knees, take the eye gaze towards the thumbs. So it turns out that taking your eye gaze just slightly forward towards your thumbs is the most stable place to hold this one. So eye gaze towards the thumbs, kick yourself in the butt, all right? That's all that Shakti kicks are. Now, over time, you're gonna try to get your hips a little bit higher and your heels as close as possible until you can find some air time. This may take some time, okay? So you're just gonna keep going, and if you find some air time along the way, try to hold it, pull the belly in, extend the legs, and squeeze those inner thighs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go, shake it off. Open up the shoulders. All right, second round, we're gonna work with toes turned out. All right, so those are our frog version of Shakti kicks. So making sure your elbows are in the right place, tuck your toes under. This time, click your heels together, turn your toes out, and try to frog jump. 10,
9, 8. Try to land as silently as you can. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you hold this one? Can you pull it up? Let's see if I can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Belly in. Imagine you're being punched in stomach. 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. I'm sweating. All right. One more round. So this way of getting in to pinch up forearm balance is actually how I learned to get in. To me, it is the most stable way to get in, but it does require more arm strength and more core strength. So this method is for those of you who have a solid Shirshasana A, that is headstand A practice. Shirshasana A is the form of headstand where we interlace all 2 fingers and go up from there. So what's the relationship? Once you get up into a solid, strong Shirshasana A, you're going to flatten your palms and then physically push your head up off the mat. All right, what are the elements that we need? Obviously some forearm pushing power, a lot of core strength, and believe it or not, it is the legs and the feet and the toes actually lifting you that does a lot of the work here. All right, so just something else to think on at home. Again, I think that this method, while in some ways it is the most difficult and most strenuous, I think it also is the most stable way to get up and stay up, and it will help you find that sticking point that we're all looking for. All right, so last demonstration here. Find your Shirshasana A, put your head right behind those interlaced fingers, tuck your toes under. All right, so there's a couple of ways of getting in. First, you can just bend the knees into the chest, lift the hips over the shoulders, and then press up. Of course, if you prefer to pike in, you are welcome to do that as well. Activate your feet. Draw your belly in. All right, next step. You're going to uninterlace your fingers, flatten your palm. And then from here, you push, 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 push. Draw your belly in. Push, 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 push. All right, it's a lot of strength here. But notice that I'm reaching through my feet, drawing the belly in, push, 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 push. And then from here, you can put your head right back down where you got it from. Put your feet right back down where you got it from. And voila, forearm balance. All right, lots of exercises to work on your own at home as you work towards mastering your forearm balance. Can't wait to see you all back at the studio.